What's going on, Sumolings? Thank you for joining us for another product walkthrough webinar. I am Lindsay, and I am joined today with Martin over at EventsFrame. For those of you that don't already know, EventsFrame is a powerful events ticketing system that lets you set up and host events with ease. This includes online events and in-person ones when those happen. It is available right now on AppSumo, starting at just $49 for a lifetime deal. We are going to learn all the ins and outs of it today, but before we do, I want to tell you just a few quick things. The first is if you want to tell us a little bit about your business or what kind of events you're planning, things like that, we would love to hear about those over in the chat room over on the right-hand side. And then if you have any questions about the tool, you can go ahead and leave those questions in the Q&A box down below this video, and then we will circle back to all of your questions at the end of the walkthrough. And then the third thing is that there will be a replay of this available. So if you need to step out, you can. Don't feel like you need to take notes. That's fine. Yeah, thank you all for joining us today. If you are watching this over on YouTube in the replay, hello, hello. Let us know in the comments down below what you're liking about this deal. You could subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. How are you doing?
Hey, Lindsay, I'm good. Thank you very much for having us. How are you?
Awesome. We are excited to have you in the store. I'm going to pass this over to you to do the walkthrough. I'm going to turn off my camera and my mic and all of that. But yeah, Sumolings, go ahead, leave your questions in the Q&A box below, and we will answer those. All right, I'm going to pass this over to you.
Thank you very much, Lindsay, for the introduction. Hey, Sumolings, I'm Martin. I'm a co-owner of EventsFrame, and I'm very excited to walk you through and talk about a little bit about EventsFrame. I will turn on the share screen so you can actually see. Okay, this should work now. Perfect.
Good, thank you.
You're welcome. Before we start, I would like to say that this webinar will walk you through the event setup and show you how EventsFrame works. And feel free to shoot any questions that you have. However, technical questions we might not be able to answer because I don't have our head of software development here with me today. Okay, so this is EventsFrame website, as you know it. When you buy your codes and would like to enter them, you will get an account. It's very easy to redeem them. After that, you can log into your dashboard. I'm already logged in, so I'm in already. Okay, so this is the dashboard that you can see right there. It has your account settings here, your account where you can actually switch between various accounts. If you have an agency account, you have your main account there and sub accounts there as well. You can see your events here and templates. We will come back to those later. Before you set up your event, you need to do several things. We'll go through them right now. You've got your user info here and account. You can set what you can do here is you can set your organizer's name. Let's say it says EventsFrame. You can have a little text here about your company. You can change your event support email. Make sure that this support email actually reflects the email that you are going to use for your clients for the event. For example, if you are an agency and you are an event, you run the event for your client on behalf of your client, you want to make sure that this email is reflecting this account change. You can enter your tracking info here, like Facebook Pixel ID, Google Analytics, and Drip account. Save changes. Right after that, you can hit the team members button. Depending on which plan you are on, you can add 2 or 4 or even more members. Adding a new member is very easy. You can just enter their name, email, and make sure you choose correct access rights. It's either admin or member. You can learn more about the various team member roles here in team management documentation. Then you hit send invite, and your team member needs to accept the email, and they are there. Before the event, before the first event is set up, you need to make sure that you have also your payment integrations in place. I already did mine just for the purposes of this webinar. You have actually choice of 3. It's PayPal, Braintree, and Stripe for payment processors and offline payments as well. You can actually change the names of those later on. I'll show you that. PayPal, it's very easy to connect. You can, if you have any trouble with connecting, it's really well documented on our support site. So if you have any issues there, please feel free to either contact us via our support or read the documentation on the support site. In terms of offline payments, that means you can accept cash at the event or a wire transfer. It's up to you. And EventsFrame, right now, at the moment, EventsFrame offers 13 integrations with various services, mostly email integrations. For the purposes of this webinar, I chose SendFox, which is very popular with apps with AppSumo links. However, you can choose any of those. If you are running online events like webinars, you can choose Live Webinar, Demio, and for email campaigns, you can choose Drip or MailChimp or Keep, which is former Infusionsoft. Once this is set, actually to connect SendFox, it's very easy. You just enter your personal access token, which you create on your SendFox account, enter it here in your EventsFrame account, and it's already connected. So once your account is set, like here, we can move on and enter and create the event. Creating your first event can be done in 2 ways. It can be done it can be created by clicking this button. Hold on, by clicking this button, create a new event, or by creating a template. We are not going to create templates at the moment. However, it's very easy to do so. We are going to create the event by clicking this button. If you have, it's very easy. If you have the template, it will prompt you. It will prompt you to choose between creating completely new event or the template. The choice is yours. When creating the new event, you need an event name. Let's say most of you are. I guess most of you are on there's some sort of lockdown. Here in Prague, Czech Republic, the lockdown was eased earlier this week, and we are actually since Monday we are able to have several events in public. That's why we decided to, let's say, use case here. We decided to run a business meetup for our clients, our friends, and people who we don't know. And I'm going to show you how to create an event like this one. So let's say it's called business meetup. The location, it will take place, let's say, in the center of Prague. We want our map to be displayed on the event page. Time zone is fine. You can choose various time zones here, of course, but Prague is fine. Start date, you can choose. Let's say the business meetup will take place at the end of the May, when all the lockdown restrictions will be eased. It will be just for 1 day, and start time, let's say it will start at 9 a.m. and finish at 6 p.m. You have a choice to change the time format to enable attendees check-in and to enable or to hide sold-out tickets. However, we are not going to check these three, but we want to share to show sharing buttons for social networks. We want to allow search engine indexing. However, we don't want to allow EventsFrame branding, so we will uncheck it. Event country is fine, although it is taking place in the Czech Republic. We want to have eventing language as English. And this is the important part, EventsFrame's legal link. This is something that is very important when you are running events. You should have your own event terms. You can enter the link to your document, or you can enter the link for your website. This will actually redirect once ticket buyer clicks on this, it will redirect them to your legal documentation or your website. If you will leave this blank, there will be a text that says that this event is run by you and supported by EventsFrame. Even if you enter the text, the legal link there, this text will be there because this is on our legal part, and it will be there all the time. So you hit create the event button, and the event is created. Now you need to add your description, make this as attractive as possible. And then you can add your header image. We will add one from EventsFrame website. And you've got your header image there. Now comes the important part, text and labels. You can customize most of the text. You can translate them. You can change the text. We enabled offline payments for our account. However, we don't want to call them offline payments. So let's say we want to call them cash. You can do that. Here, sold out, there are a lot of options that you can actually change. Also important thing, you can change your emails here. Order email, tickets email, and you can leave custom note on order receipt here. Can hit save changes. Okay, so this is the settings that we did it for setting up the event. And now exciting part, payment options, ticketing, discounting, and attendee fields. Our event will be a paid event. And we want to, although we are in the Czech Republic, we want to charge US for the event. We want to charge it in the US dollars. However, you've got a lot of currencies to choose from. We are always adding new ones. So if you don't find it here, please contact us on our support site, and we will look at it and we'll probably add your currency over time. However, note that they have to be supported by PayPal, Braintree, or Stripe. Otherwise, unfortunately, we cannot do anything about it. Now we want to enable offline payments, which we will call cash, and also PayPal option. If you are in Europe and you are a VAT payer, this is the box for you. We are in Europe and we are a VAT payer. However, for the sake of this webinar, we are not going to fill it in, and save changes. Once this is done, you can create your tickets by adding clicking the button Add Tickets. So let's say this is a business meetup ticket. Description, it gives you access to the entire day and all the presentations. Ticket price will be $50. Let's say we expect 100 people. So we will, the total tickets available will be 100. Minimum order size 1, maximum order size, let's say 10, because we want to have different people there, and if we allow one person to buy 100 tickets, there might be only friends there. Add ticket. We can, there are several options that you can do with the tickets. If we add a new ticket, let's say we will organize a party afterwards, and we want to charge for it because of course it costs something. After party in the club, we want to charge $15 for it. The maximum number of the tickets available will be 100, minimum order size 1, maximum 10. Add ticket. But imagine that you don't want people to, in this setup, people can come in and buy tickets just for the day event, and also separately for the party. However, if you want to let's say motivate people to come to the business meetup first and then go to the after party, what you can do is to reorder the tickets and make after party sub ticket of the main ticket. So this is the structure where event goer needs to buy business meetup ticket first, and after that they are allowed to buy after party ticket. We'll save changes. Let's say we will be happy to offer the discount for 2 or more people if they buy a bulk amount of tickets. There are actually 4 discount types that you can choose from: order discount, ticket discount, bulk discount, and combo discount. Combo discount is very interesting. You can combine several discounts. If you have a discount structure that is not here and you would like to add it, just contact us on our support side, and we will be able to help you. Let's say we want to give a discount for 2 or more orders. Let's choose the main one. Minimum bulk amount is 2. Discount size is 10%. And let's say buy 2 or more to get 10% off. We can add the discount. Of course, the choice is yours. You can choose the discount on the entire order or on the ticket. It's up to you. After this is done, we can move on to attendee fields. You can add any attendee field that you have. Let's say we want to know which company the event attendee comes from. And we want to require this field to be filled before the checkout. This is very important. If you want to collect this required information before the checkout, you have to click this. You have to check this box, add attendee field. We will actually make all of them required before the checkout. You can actually use these attendee fields for any questions. It's like a survey. You can use it for anything that you would like to know about your attendees. Let's say what kind of meals they prefer, and so on and so on. And now the last thing here is integrations. As I mentioned before, I actually connected already SendFox integration here because I want to be able to automate the emails to the event goers, and I will use SendFox for that. It's very easy to do. Just click it, create new list for your for this particular event. It will be called Business Meetup. Save list. Now choose the list and save the configuration. Now your event is connected with SendFox, and all the information that you collect, in this case, email address, will be automatically synchronized with your SendFox email. So this is basically it. Now we are ready to publish our event. To view your event, just click visit event page. And here you go. Social sharing buttons, map, and registration. Here, this is what the event goer sees, so they can actually buy the tickets here. You can see cash here instead of offline payment. You can also customize PayPal checkout if you want. Since we allowed the discount to be for 2 or more tickets, you can already see the discounted tickets here. I want to attend the party as well. And here you go. Now we will fill in the information for both attendees. Anything that goes here. So let's say it's EventsFrame.com, your name, EventsFrame, companies, EventsFrame. Next one, same. EventsFrame.com. And EventsFrame. You can switch between them here, previous. And now me as a ticket buyer will have to enter the billing information and legal, and then submit the order. After that, we can just quickly do that. So you can see what will happen here. Street address, Prague, Czech Republic. Yes, I agree and give my consent, submit order. Okay, so emails are not unique, you see. I use the same 2 emails. So I will have to update these details. Because they are not unique. Okay. This is ready. Now, you can see the order here in your orders. When you go to your dashboard, you can see the order here. If it's a cash payment, you have to mark it as paid in order for the event goer to receive the tickets and to be able to publish it. They will receive the tickets, but they will not be able to print it. Sorry, mark as paid, and this one is paid. You can then see the attendee details here and your orders here. Yeah, so this is how you set your event. EventsFrame can be used not only for in-person events like this one, it can be used also for online events, and I'm pretty sure this will be a growing market and something you Sumolings are looking for as well. This is probably it. Lindsay, we can take the questions.
Awesome. Thank you so much for all of that. So I want to say, one, will you be providing the recording? Yes, we will. Thank you for that question, Ken. Just so everybody knows, there will be a replay available of this. It'll be sent to you and available on YouTube. All right, so now I can go through these other questions here. Can we have the auto approve checkbox for cash events?
This is not something that is available right now, but if you contact us via our support, I will pass it to our developers, and they will definitely look at it.
Cool. Can each event have a different PayPal account, or is that per account?
PayPal, it's one PayPal account per account. Yeah, per EventsFrame account. However, if you have a sub account that you are using with your client to run event on their behalf, you can add their PayPal account to their account, to the sub account. So yes, it's one PayPal account per sub account. However, if you have more sub accounts, you can use different PayPal accounts with each account. Is
awesome.
that clear?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Pat already asked my first question. How do we, if I host multiple events at the same time, will they be able to get emails from different accounts at the same time?
This is with one account or different accounts? If it's with one account, no, that's not possible. If it's with different accounts, yes, because you can set your sub account with different email and different payment processor, and you can integrate, let's say you have a MailChimp and you can integrate another MailChimp account as well.
Cool. If a user needs to reach support, how do they do that?
Via our website, just click support and contact us.
Cool. Are there any restrictions or other impediments when creating hundreds of events?
It depends which plan you have. I think with one code there are 2,500 tickets per event and 50 live events, and this increases with double and multiple plan, and it's 100 active events, I believe, and 5,000 tickets per event. However, our regular subscription has unlimited events and tickets.
Cool. Do you offer any automations to add events to other boards like Facebook groups, Eventbrite, etc.?
No, not at the moment. However, you can embed them in your website or wherever you see fit.
All right. Can we put our company name logo on the ticket instead of EventsFrame?
Not at the moment. Ticket customization is something that we will be working on in next quarter. All
right. You just answered this question without knowing it. Great job. Can we have the event email order confirmation go from our email instead of EventFrame domain? That's the first question, yeah.
Email, like ticket, like order confirmation.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Can tickets have different options, or do you have to create a separate ticket for each option?
Can you repeat the question?
Can tickets have different options, or do you need to create a separate ticket for each option?
Like options,
option feels like a vague word.
No, I think what is being asked here, if there is one ticket and sub tickets within that ticket. Okay, however, this is why sub tickets were introduced some time ago, and as I showed you in the walkthrough, you can create sub ticket to be attached with your with the main ticket, but within one ticket, it's not possible.
All right. Are there different field types like drop down, checkbox, etc. for attendee fields or just a text field?
At the moment, just the text field.
How would you work with an affiliate program? Or how would
Mm,
this work with an
we
affiliate
don't
program?
we don't integrate affiliate programs, but like everyone is like welcome to use their own. But at the moment, we do not do any affiliates.
All right. With respect to PayPal, do you support PayFlow Pro?
That's a good question, and I don't know the answer, to be honest. I will have to ask, but if the user contacts us via our support page, we will be definitely able to answer this question.
Cool. How would you go about selling a ticket at the door for more than one person?
Can you repeat the question, please?
How would you go about selling a ticket at the door for more than one person? Say they're buying a ticket for themselves and their spouse.
Oh, that's the same process. So you have the QR codes and you will just check them in. They can buy the tickets online. They will check out. They will get their tickets and they will have their QR codes and you can scan them.
Wonderful. So if I have sub accounts, do I create the event using sub accounts or the main account?
You can use all of them depending on like if you are creating them for yourself, and and you run the sub accounts for someone else, then whoever you run the event for, you will create it on yours or their sub account. But you can use any account, be it main or sub account, for running events.
The next person asked, sorry, are these sub accounts mentioned included with the AppSumo deal?
Yes, multiple one. Multiple, if you buy three codes, it gives you one main account and two sub accounts, and each additional code will give you one additional sub account. Basically, the purpose of having a main account and sub accounts is that you, as let's say agency, are able to control the other sub accounts. So let's say I'm an agency and I have 5 clients that I run events for. I have one main account, my account, and 5 sub accounts, and I use those sub accounts to run events for those 5 clients, each per one sub account. I connect their PayPal account. I connect their Mailchimp, and however, I'm still in control as an agency. So yeah, this is the entire purpose of having main account and sub accounts as well.
Cool. Love it. What about a company buying 10 tickets online? How would they distribute them if they don't have emails for each person?
Well, they buy that if they don't have the emails, they just buy the tickets and send them to their employees. Or I'm not sure if I understand. If they don't have
I think I understand. I think you're right. That's how I would do it.
yeah, you don't have to. Well, if you are buying more, of course, if you are buying more accounts and you don't have their emails, at least enter their names in the fields, required fields, and enter the company's email or something.
Cool. Is there a way to add tags to people or tickets?
Is there a way to add tabs?
Yeah, tags.
Tags? No, no. This was the original idea of the original owners of EventsFrame. However, tagging was we don't use tagging.
All right. Is Zapier available?
Not at the moment. However, it will be by the end of it will be released in a big release by the end of June.
Cool.
With all together with other releases that we are very excited about.
Thank you everybody, by the way, for sending in your questions. We are working through them. This one is a very nice comment though, saying that they've already sold thousands of tickets using EventsFrame and they love it. So thank you, Pat, for that. You are best. All right. Is there a way to bypass adding all attendee details to the ticket so they don't have to be assigned to individual attendees?
There is a way to, can you repeat it one more time, please?
Yeah. Is there a way to bypass adding all attendee details to the tickets so they don't have to be assigned to individual attendees?
Oh, if you are a buyer, if you are a
Yeah,
ticket
yeah,
buyer. Well, it depends. If they are required before the checkout, I'm afraid you will have to do that because otherwise you will not be able to check out. If they are not required before the checkout, then it's up to you. You will just receive it afterwards, and if you don't, fill it out, you don't fill it out. If you do, you do.
Cool. So then as an event creator, they can just not make those required fields?
Yeah, yeah, sure, yes. If you will not check, actually, if you will not, if you will uncheck these boxes here,
Great.
it's not required.
Love it. Love it. How does the QR code work?
I'm not sure if I understand the question. Well, it's on the ticket. The ticket buyer comes to the event, and you as a ticket you as an event organizer just scans the code, and you will have to sign in to your account first. You will scan the code, and it will automatically says that the attendee is present.
All right. What other integrations do you have planned?
Currently, okay. In terms of the roadmap, this is a huge question. Everybody asks about the roadmap. So in this quarter and next quarter, we are planning to add Zapier integration. We are planning to make the entire public facing interface translatable. What was required by a lot of people. We are planning to introduce calendar synchronization feature because online events are big at the moment because of the crisis. So this will help our clients a lot. And in terms of color customization as well. So this is the plan for next 2 quarters. Color customization will be released together with Zapier and translatable public interface by the end of June. In next quarter, I believe we have Zoom integration planned, and one more thing I cannot remember now. And however, the most exciting feature for many people, and Smallings included, will come in first quarter of 2021, and we will be releasing Seating Builder in that time. So this is something that we are very, very excited about.
Awesome. So with the a question about affiliate programs again, will Infusionsoft's program work with EventFrame is the question. How would you suggest somebody use other programs? I'm not sure I understand.
I'm very sorry, but I'm not familiar with their affiliate program or how it works. So I'm afraid I will not be very helpful.
Understandable.
This question. However, if the person who asked this question contacts us on our support site, we might be able to help to answer, but I'm not sure at the moment.
All right. That's a-okay, I'm sure. At a live event, how can I expedite check-ins? Can I have multiple people scan the QR codes?
Yes, but they have to be they have to be a team member. So if you are limited, let's say you have one code, and I believe there are 2 users. There is a limit of 2 users. Then with double plan and multiple plan on AppSumo, there is a limit of 4 users for double and 4 users per account on multiple. So only those people who are team members and are signed in EventsFrame, they can do check-in. They can check in attendees. Yeah.
Cool. Can we keep changing PayPal account in the sub account so that we can provide EventsFrame as a service to other companies?
We allow one account, one client per account. So we don't encourage changing the PayPal accounts or changing the clients and on one account. This feature was basically introduced to facilitate long-term relationship between agency and the client.
Cool. Will the ticket print feature be possible to disable if it's a virtual event?
If the ticket?
The ticket print feature?
Oh, I see. Ticket print feature. It's not. Yeah, you cannot disable it at the moment. However, if you write us on the support on our support page, we'll pass this to the development team to look at it because we want to support a lot of. We want to support our clients doing online events.
Yeah.
So we'll be definitely looking into it. I don't promise the exact date when this might be available, but we'll definitely look into it.
Cool. What other design customization options are planned?
Color customization. Okay. Ticket customization. This will be in the fourth quarter. Yeah, and this is probably it.
Cool. How many templates are available, and can we see examples?
You create your own template. There are no ready-made templates available right now.
All right.
It's very easy. It's very easy. You just click the template here, create a new template, and it's basically it follows the same structure as creating an event. Like
Wonderful.
this. You create event template, and you're you're
cool. Fun. All right. Can we use without an email autoresponder and just download a CSV file of all contact info?
Yeah, you can download the CSV file here. Order CSV export here.
Cool. It says that you have 50 active events at one time. Please clarify if that means 50 events for the lifetime of the purchase or a total of 50 events held at the same time period.
Second option is correct.
Cool, thank you. Are you planning to have an app to allow faster check-ins on the day of event?
Faster check-in. Can you specify the question a little bit more? I'm not sure what faster check-in means.
Cool. We'll see. Pat's been chatting with us, so hopefully you'll see that. Can we scan codes from our phone?
Yes.
Oh, the audio got a little jumbled, it seems, for Tony. Can you tell us what you're excited about in 2021 that's coming out?
Seating builder.
Cool. For large physical events, thinking 2,000 to 5,000 attendees, if we need more than 14 members to check in attendees, what options would we have?
To get a regular subscription with unlimited members.
I bought 3 codes, which means there's 4 users per account. What are their abilities compared to the main account? Can they do the same, or do they have some restrictions?
You can, it depends. If they are members, there are some restrictions. If they are admins, there are obviously almost no restrictions except the ownership. So it depends what they are, what level of access they have. You can learn more on member team roles in the documentation on the support site.
All right. Is in the multiple formula, there's the ability to remove events frame branding. Is it still possible or is it delayed?
No, it's possible. But to clarify, removing EventsFrame branding means that you will remove the visible logo and the name EventsFrame. However, we receive a lot of questions regarding the link that is at the bottom of the event page. This will stay there because it is a legal thing. It's not a branding thing.
All right. Cool, cool, cool. Very excited about ticket customizations and seating arrangement options. Thank you, Pat. So what is the difference between this deal and the last deal that y'all had on AppSumo, just for clarity?
In terms of what EventsFrame is, or in terms of features? In terms of the offer, the first deal was there. I believe I was not part of the company, but I believe it was unlimited events, unlimited tickets, basically everything unlimited except the users. There was a limit to admin users per code. In terms of what you are getting, what you were getting in 2018 and what you are getting in 2020, if you are a new buyer. In 2018, EventsFrame was at the beginning of its journey. A lot of things were developed since then, and now EventsFrame is a fully developed, reliable software partner for any event organizer who wants to run events and sell tickets through us.
Wonderful. All right. Well, we just blew through almost 40 questions. So thank you so much for that, Martin. And thank you so much, Sumolings, for sending all of those to us today. If you have any more questions about EventsFrame or about this deal, you can go ahead and leave those on the deal page. But of course, we want to see what you are creating. So, invite us to your event. I will come, especially if it's online. I also live in LA. So let us know what you're creating. Please tell us how this is working for you. If you have not already, you can redeem your code for EventsFrame at appsumo.com/EventsFrame. It is starting at just $49. It is a lifetime deal. I don't see why you're not getting it for all of your events. All right. Thank you so much, Martin.
Thank you very much, Lindsay, and thank you, Sumolings, for your time and your support.
Yay, everybody. Have a good one. Stay safe.
You too. Bye-bye.